Rethinking Education Systems in Somalia and Across Africa. Introduction. The education systems used in Somalia and many other African countries often fail to address the realities of African societies. While education is expected to prepare people for productive lives and contribute to national development, many African education systems are largely based on models imported from Europe and North America. These systems were designed to meet the economic, social, and industrial needs of developed countries, not those of developing African nations. As a result, there is a growing debate about whether African countries should redesign their education systems to better reflect their own cultures, economies, environments, and development priorities. Africa's development challenges. Many African countries continue to face significant economic and social challenges. Unemployment remains high, industrial production is limited, and many economies rely heavily on imported goods rather than locally manufactured products. Large-scale factories, modern agricultural industries, and advanced manufacturing sectors are still underdeveloped in many regions. Because of these conditions, millions of young people complete their education without finding meaningful employment or opportunities to apply their knowledge. This creates frustration among graduates and slows national development. The problem with imported education models: most education systems in Africa are heavily influenced by Western educational traditions. Although these systems have many strengths, they were originally created for countries with different historical experiences, stronger economies, advanced industries, extensive social welfare systems, and well-developed labor markets. In many European countries, for example, governments provide high-quality health care, free or affordable education, unemployment benefits, child support, and numerous employment opportunities. Students grow up expecting access to universities, skilled careers, and stable public services. In contrast, many children in Somalia and other African countries grow up in environments affected by poverty, limited public services, inadequate health care, unemployment, and weak industrial development. Their daily realities, opportunities, and future expectations differ greatly from those of children in developed countries. For this reason, it can be argued that applying the same educational model in both contexts may not fully meet the needs of African societies. Education should reflect local needs. An effective education system should prepare students to solve the problems that exist within their own communities. In many African countries, education could place greater emphasis on areas such as modern agriculture and food production, manufacturing and industrial development, engineering and infrastructure, renewable and conventional energy production, natural resource management, scientific research and technological innovation, entrepreneurship that creates local industries and employment, skills that strengthen national self-reliance and economic growth. Such an approach would encourage students not only to seek employment, but also to create businesses, develop industries, improve agricultural productivity, and contribute directly to national development. Building an African-centered education system. An education system should also reflect the culture, history, language, traditions, and social realities of the people it serves. While learning from successful international experiences is valuable, African countries may benefit from adapting educational content to suit their own circumstances instead of simply copying foreign models. This does not mean rejecting global knowledge. Rather, it means combining international scientific knowledge with local priorities so that education becomes more relevant, practical, and beneficial for African societies. Conclusion. Education is one of the most powerful tools for national transformation. For Somalia and many other African countries, long-term progress may require education systems that are closely connected to local economic realities, cultural values, and national development goals. By designing education around the needs of African societies while continuing to benefit from global knowledge, countries can better prepare future generations to create industries, improve agriculture, develop technology, strengthen institutions, and build stronger economies. Such an approach could contribute to sustainable development and improve the future prospects of millions of Africans.